In this video, we are going to talk about everything you need to know about Ghana. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Ghana, a small country on Africa's west coast, is one of the region's most accessible and safe locations. It's also jam-packed with intriguing historical and cultural activities, as well as a plethora of outdoor excursions. Ghana is one of my favorite places on the planet. It feels like a second home after spending more than 6 months there. The country's pristine beaches in the west, distant adventures in the north near Tamale, and the pulsating excitement of Accra are all worth seeing. Ghana was a key player in the transatlantic slave trade in the 1600s, with the castle at Cape Coast serving as a departure point for enslaved Africans from all over Africa. Men and women from all over West Africa were dispatched to the New World on dangerous boats from here. Last year, Ghana's campaign invited hundreds of people of African descent to retrace their ancestors' footsteps, an emotional and spiritual event. If you haven't visited Ghana yet, you are in for a colorful and bright adventure. Life in Ghana can be hectic and frustrating at times, but if you prepare properly, it could be one of the most memorable adventures of your life. Continue reading to learn more. History in Ghana. It's vital to review some of Ghana's history before diving into this guide. Ghana's history is complicated, as it has been colonized by European powers for more than 2,000 years. In 1957, the country declared independence from British colonialism. Before being renamed the Republic of Ghana, it was known as the Gold Coast. Ghana was the first post-colonial country in sub-Saharan Africa to gain independence. Kwame Nkrumah, the country's president at the time, was widely praised for guiding the country to freedom, and there are numerous plaques and buildings devoted to him, particularly in Accra. Ghana's flag is red, yellow, and green, with a central black star symbolizing the country's independence from European authority. Ghana used to cover a broader territory that included modern-day Mali, Senegal, and Mauritania. People began to migrate to the seaside as a result of tribal clashes. The Ashanti tribe is traditionally found in Ghana's central region, particularly around Kumasi, the country's second-largest city. They learned to trade with Europeans at a young age, making them affluent and allowing the Ashanti to govern a huge area near the coast. Food. The cuisine of a civilization can reveal a lot about it. Ghanaians have long loved dishes with a starchy component, fufu or wekai, which is usually served with a soup or stew and protein. Most beef, goat, lamb, chicken, shrimp, fish, or crab soups and stews contain a tomato foundation. Jollof, banku, red, tuazafi, boiled yam with kantamire stew, and plantain with egg stew are some of the most popular staples. The majority of dishes are eaten with one hand, and a popular dish like fufu is scooped up in bits with the right hand and dipped in a soup, typically goat soap. Tipping. While we're on the topic of food, you should note that tipping is not a requirement in Ghana. In fact, it comes as a surprise when diners tip. Tipping should be at the discretion of the patron, but keep in mind that many servers work on paltry wages, so adding a tip is a kind gesture they truly appreciate. Language. Of the more than 90 languages spoken in the country, English is Ghana's official language with more than 80% of the population speaking it fluently. English was first spoken when England colonized Ghana, then the Gold Coast, in 1867. Even after the country's independence in 1957, it continued to use English as its official language to conduct government and business affairs. It is also the standard language used in schools. Sayings, gestures and slang. Don't be surprised if a stranger hisses or smooches at you while around town. Hissing and smooching is a signal to gain someone's attention and is not something to take offense to. Other popular phrases include chale, which means my friend, saw, meaning really, and akwaba, meaning welcome. A sucking of teeth means a person is frustrated. Music. Before Afrobeats became a global phenomenon, it had a major impact in Nigeria and continues to do so. Ask anyone about Kwame Eugene, Kitty, or Sarkodie, and they'll smile because their music brings life to every party. Ghanaian music is unique in that it never loses its roots. High life was popular before Afrobeats, and it still is now. If a DJ plays Fela Kuti or Ebo Taylor, the crowd will almost certainly dance. Festivals. Festivals have increasingly become a part of the Ghanaian experience, especially during the holidays when many tourists visit. From Afro-Kela to Chael Wote, there are countless festivals that cater to individual tastes. In 2018, festivals attracted more than 30,000 people who all experienced the country's art, music, food and history. You can view the more than 30 festivals hosted each year here. Fashion. Ghanaian fashion is dominated by African fabrics. From colorful patterns to complex embellishments, Ghanaian culture embraces African cloth. Kent cloth, popular among African Americans during the civil rights movement, is Ghanaian. Typically, consumers buy fabric from a market, then have a tailor make their design. You may also get African apparel made of lycra or elastane that fits all body types. Popular with female pants and dresses. Religion. This country is quite religious. According to a 2018 study by The Guardian, only Ghana and Georgia had younger citizens who were more religious than their elders. In Ghana, 70% of the population follows Christianity. Islam follows Christianity with 25%. 18% of Christians are Protestant, 13% are Roman Catholic, and 5% are traditionalists. Climate. To a considerable extent, Ghana's climate is governed by the interaction of two air masses, a hot, dry continental air mass originating in Africa, and a warm, humid maritime tropical air mass originating in the South Atlantic. With their hemisphere winds, both air masses meet at the Guinea coast for many months each year. Continental air goes south with the northeast trades, and maritime tropical air moves north with the southwest trades. Seasonal line squall precipitation occurs where these air masses converge. On the other hand, the convergence zone itself oscillates north-south, with its most northerly position in the northern Sahara, around 21 degrees north, and its most southerly position around 7 degrees north, a few miles north of the Ghana coast, in January. Maritime tropical air masses produce rain, while continental air masses and the harmattan produce drought. This region of the Kwaho Plateau has two seasons: a dry season from November to March with hot days and chilly nights under clear skies, and a wet season from August to September with heavy rain. The yearly precipitation is between 40 and 55 inches, 1,020 and 1,400 millimeters, but the long, intense dry season that follows causes a moisture deficit. Southern forest land has two rainy seasons, one from April to July and a shorter one from September to November, and two relatively dry periods, one during the harmattan season from December to February, and one in August, which is a cold, misty month along the coast. The Accra Plains have annual mean precipitation ranging from 40 inches, 1,000 millimeters, to less than 30 inches, 760 millimeters, and the flora is similar to the northern savanna zone. Useful facts. Ghana follows GMT, which means it is in the same time zone as London. Ghana, as the country closest to the intersection of 0 degrees longitude and latitude, is geographically as close to the center of the world as you can get. Ghana's currency is the Ghanaian cedi. It is frequently abbreviated as GH or GHS. Gold, cocoa, diamonds, oil, coffee, sugar, shea nuts, and rubber are Ghana's principal resources and exports. Every year, the cocoa sector alone brings in about £1 billion. Ghana has a population of roughly 30 million people, with around 3 million living in Accra. Kofi Annan, the former UN Secretary-General, Edward Enifel, the editor of British Vogue, and footballer Michael Essien, are all Ghanaians. Ghana is one of Africa's most successful countries, with solid administration and an aspirational population that has resulted in one of the continent's most stable economies. Although Ghana has over 100 ethnic groupings, the Ashanti people's Twi language is the most widely spoken in the country's center and southern regions. Dagbani, the Dagoma people's language, is more extensively spoken in the north. Ghana has a total of more than 40 languages and 70 dialects. Aside from that, most people speak English or Pidgin English. Ghana and Nigeria are the only English-speaking countries in West Africa. The rest of the continent speaks French as a legacy of colonialism. While the majority of Ghanaians identify as Christians, many nevertheless adhere to ethnic traditions and beliefs, particularly in rural regions. Ghana has a sizable Muslim population, mainly in Accra and the north of the country near Tamale. Accra just acquired a magnificent new mosque with a seating capacity of over 15,000 people. In this tranquil country, freedom of worship is a constitutional right, and as a result, there is minimal conflict or tension between different religions. Ghana has a long history of designing and constructing ornate coffins. You can learn more about it by clicking here. Typically, the coffin is associated with the person's occupation. When Carl Pilkington of An Idiot Abroad paid a visit, he had a Twix bar coffin custom built for him. These sculptures are true works of art that took months to create and are based on the notion that life goes on after death. Ghana has a national healthcare system that covers over 12 million people. The country provides some of Africa's greatest medical care. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.